Well, I hail from Seattle, that area. So we're not really about the manliness thing. I mean, we have the trappings of it, like the plaid shirts, the lumberjack shirts, and the fake beards and things like that that try to show how manly we are. We're not manly, but it makes us feel manly, which is pretty much all we wanted anyway.
Oh yeah.
Actual manliness requires a bit too much, sacrifice. I'm not into that type of
I'll
thing.
tell you,
So
it doesn't even actually, to be honest, it doesn't even involve like any real sacrifices down here. I mean, the
exactly,
way I do it is I just wear cutoff shirts and designer jeans and
that's
vintage
awesome.
cowboy hats, and those just sort of put me in the zone. It sort of gets me along with the flow of how everybody else dresses. I mean, honestly, like I've never really worked a hard day's work in my life, but I can tell you,
Right.
my father owned a farm. He owned a pigeon farm,
Yeah.
and
Dude, that's the best type of scenario to have. The best cards to be dealt in life because you have the trappings of manliness and hardworking and discipline. You
right,
have that in your past. You have the apparel.
heritage.
Yeah, the heritage. You have the apparel down. So as far as actually being a man, you don't need to worry about any of that. If you look and act the part, you can pretty much have all the upsides to it. Besides
So
the
when you get
actual
the women's
discipline.
country girls will be hollering
Exactly.
at you.
Yeah, totally, totally. It's all about that. You got to put on a show in a sense, and shows aren't bad necessarily. This show's good. Putting on a show of your entire life, it's not bad. As long as it works, bro, right?
Right, right.
So that's basically my take on it. I would say the difference between me and you, our heritage, our culture, where we come from, where we hail from, would be that you guys just go a little bit further than we would in the
Mhm.
trappings of manliness. And to
Oh,
me,
we like to push buttons. We
yeah,
like to,
exactly.
go the next level.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go that far simply because it would require too much of a ruse. I mean, you need
School,
to
I used to
actually.
wrestle with anybody who would, with my friend.
Right.
I used to tackle him down and get on top
Exactly.
of it.
Anyway, so things like that, trappings that you guys deal with, like trying to be a man down there.
There was no homo,
quote
no homo.
well, yeah, of course, I believe you. Trying to do that. You have to come off all muscular, and I work on a farm, and I wrangle bulls every day in a pen or something. That
That's where
type
my
of
name
thing.
comes from.
Right, exactly. Wrangler. And you need to do things like that. Whereas in Seattle and this type of thing, it's more of like a hipster. I mean, a couple things related to manliness here and there, like wispy beards and whatnot. But for the most part, I mean, we're just very flabby and pale and very weak, and we're
Right.
not really interested in being fit or anything like that. It's not high on our list priorities, but we definitely want the
Well,
lumberjack shirts. I mean, at least that. Maybe a tie, a bow tie. We got a couple of those every now and then. Fedora, 1920s throwback type
some
stuff.
plaid shirts and designer
Exactly. Yeah.
jeans.
Yeah. And we only take the best. We need the best. Like we need the
I'll tell you.
exactly.
We're all about the best up here. Whether it's competition and bull riding. I used to go bull riding myself, and
Right.
I'll tell you, those skinny jeans can really be a pain on you because when you're wearing those
Yeah.
when you're bull riding,
Yeah.
they really put a lot of pressure
Well,
on
that's yeah.
your
It's a huge
your
problem.
private
Your
parts on your wong.
yeah.
So
You know,
when you're doing that, it's all about status and like hard work, but it's also about putting on a show in a sense
Yeah.
where you got to show them that I got a nice
sometimes,
style and
I mean,
I got a hat.
we do make sacrifices in a sense because I mean it is difficult with those pants like Seattle type stuff, the hipster.
Oh yeah,
I mean, to be a trendy, you got to wear the tight pants. But I mean, you better pretty much throw any idea of procreation in the garbage can at that point if you're wearing pants that are
I'll
that
tell you, I
tight.
threw away those ideas many years ago.
Yeah, it's not happening, bro. It's
Sorry,
just,
ladies.
yeah, it's just you can't squash your jewels like that without repercussions. After consistent squashes like that with tight pants.